must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
That help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it. It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
Hey everyone, welcome to Hogwarts, a podcast. Hey everyone, welcome back to Hogwarts, a podcast. This is another Hogwarts Tournament of Houses episode. This is the Gryffindor versus Slytherin redemption round. Both houses lost in their first round matches to Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, so they'll be against each other. We're going to kind of do this as best as we can. We've kind of been piecing it together a little bit, and that's okay. Anna's back to try to reclaim Gryffindor's worthiness in this tournament.
Hey, we're always worthy. Go
And
Gryffindor.
that means I will be trying to reclaim Slytherin's. They got blown out in their match. They got really hammered, though. So I'll do my best, for me at least. So, but since we've both done this before, we might kind of just expedite through the round rules. Hopefully you've listened to our last two episodes where we kind of went through the details of the games in pretty good detail. And so hopefully you know how the game goes by now. And we'll just get right to the questions and answers and kind of describe the scene a little bit. And are you ready to get this thing started, actually?
I am. Let's do it.
All right.
Scene. Here we go. I've had all the essentials packed for days, just in case.
Oh, please do. Not my favourite.
So the scene they're showing is them in the diner.
Yeah.
Battling the Death Eaters.
When the Death Eaters show up in the diner in Deathly Hallows Part 1. It's supposed to be like... Oh, I shouldn't say anything
I
about
haven't
this
been
scene.
paying attention like I'm supposed to. I've been watching it like I'm just watching the movie.
Okay, Gryffindor's answer was 1 spell fired by Ron. Anna's answer is 2 spells fired by Ron. Let's watch the scene.
Oh, it was 1.
Wow. Okay.
Good job, Gryffindor.
I'm a little salty you didn't make rock cakes again for this one. They were good last time.
Oh, well, I'm glad you liked them. There's like 1 left over. Might actually be a real Hagrid rock cake right now.
In the aftermath of the cafe ambush that we just watched, Ron said he recognized one of the men from what? A, wanted posters. B, a Quidditch team. C, Nocturne Alley. D, his dreams.
It's the wanted posters. And it's Dolahove, right?
I believe that is
Yeah.
Dolahove, yeah. This is 20 points, right? 10, 20, 30?
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you the points already.
Thanks. Can you imagine how does anyone not choose wanted
I know, that's weird.
posters? That's
Who would choose a Quidditch team?
I don't know.
Why? Like, why?
I don't know.
I felt like that had like 3 kind of obviously... Well, Nocturne Alley, I guess. So 2 like obviously fake answers?
Yeah, but what's Ron doing in Nocturne Alley?
Yeah. All right. Before arriving at the cafe, Ron, Harry, and Hermione had apparated from Bill and Fleur's wedding, landing on which thoroughfare? A, Oxford Street. B, Shaftesbury Avenue. C, Regent Street. D, Savile Row. I know this one.
It's Shaftesbury Avenue, right?
You tell me.
B, Shaftesbury Avenue.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
But that's not what it is in the book.
This is a big one.
No,
not,
it is
not
a big
only
one.
is this for a redemption to get back into this competition, but it's a rivalry match.
True, that is true.
Like, you
Who
gotta have
doesn't
bragging
love
rights
Gryffindor
here.
versus Slytherin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, you got half the prince.
Oh boy. Okay. I have no idea what they're going to ask. They could ask
They
so
could
many
ask
things.
and like, good luck to you.
So it's a scene where they found Professor Slughorn in the house that he's hiding out in, and Dumbledore does this charm to put everything back in place.
That Slughorn had messed up purposely
Yeah.
to try and hide from them.
I think he's hiding from Yaxley.
No, he was hiding from Dumbledore.
Well, I mean, the Death Eaters that were trying to hunt him.
Oh, yeah.
Amidst all the cleanup, which type of musical instrument did we see get put back together again?
It's the piano, right?
It's a very big instrument.
It's the
It's
piano.
not, is it? I think we can all agree it's definitely a piano.
Hey, Slytherins are with me on the piano. So Harry is looking out of a cafe in the London Underground, and he sees Dumbledore, but Dumbledore is standing in front of an ad for a perfume. What was the perfume's name? A, dark magic. B, divine magic. C, black magic. D, eternal magic.
That's rough.
It's not easy.
It's not like it was even in the scene.
And it's 4 plausible answers,
Yeah.
which is not great. I don't think it's D. I don't think it's eternal magic. So I'm crossing that one off the list real quick.
Interesting.
Which means that's probably the answer. I think I'm going to go with dark magic.
That's so funny because that was the first option I crossed off of my
Really?
list. Yeah.
I
didn't
thought it
think
was like
would
2
be
on the
dark
nose. So I think I'm going to go with the 2 on the nose
magic. I like
answer.
your reasoning for what
It could be black
Half-Blood Prince
magic.
was about.
With the same reasoning, it could still be black magic. I am drawn to divine magic, though. I'm going to go with dark magic. That was my first.
I think I would go with black magic because I feel like it's more of a muggle type of way of calling dark magic. Like wizards call it dark magic, but muggles I feel like would call it black magic.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out here shortly.
Let's see if you
Ah! See, divine magic, I was drawn to it.
Yeah.
Don't be divine magic.
Oh,
Dang it! It was divine magic. I was drawn to it, and I didn't do it.
Sorry.
That's going to be one that I'm going to hate myself for later. Okay, here we go.
So, here's the
Yeah, both of us have gotten early questions wrong. That's where it's.
How many quaffles in total did we see Ron block during his tryout as keeper in the Half-Blood Prince? A, 4, B, 5, C, 6, D, 7. I believe in the books, didn't he block all 5?
I'm not helping you.
Like the books and movies ever line up appropriately.
That's true. I could tell you exactly what he blocks in the books, but I could not be very helpful with the movie. I can't tell you the last time I watched this movie.
I want to say in the books he blocked every shot, and I believe there were 5 of them.
I'll be nice to you. That is indeed what happened in the books.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go with the rare book movie simpatico answer, and we'll see. I'm a little nervous that it could be 4 and like McLagan got 3 or something like that.
Right. To shorten it for movie purposes.
But no, wasn't it like 4 for 4? And then Ron blocked his 5th, and then Hermione did the little jinx to move McLagan out of the way to miss one. That's how that happened in the movie, right?
I couldn't tell you. I can picture Emma Watson smirking after she does her little confundus charm.
Yeah, and then you just move slightly to the side.
Yeah.
So I think it's 5. I'm gonna go with 5. I'll be super upset if it's 7, but just
7 is the most magical number.
I know.
I said
That's
that last
yes,
time,
you
too.
did. I'm going 5. If you couldn't
The votes
hear
are
me.
in, and their top answer was B.
Yay!
And that is incorrect.
Oh.
What?
The answer is C6.
Oh, that's like the only one we didn't even consider.
That is
Ouch.
stupid weird.
It is stupid.
Whoa.
Like, why 6?
6 makes, unless they did out of, no, that doesn't even make sense. I don't know. There's no logic behind that whatsoever.
No, there's not.
Well,
Sorry, Dan.
that is a rough first round for me. I'm hoping I get these 600 points at the end. All right, here we go. We're continuing on. I know I'm repping Slytherin here.
Yeah.
I do want Gryffindor to win this.
We all
I'm not biased at all. All right. So Ron gets a howler and from Molly Weasley. And which of these things did the howler not scream at Ron in front of the whole school? A, how dare you steal that car? B, I am absolutely disgusted. C, what were you thinking? D, will bring you straight home.
Okay, well, I know We'll Bring You Straight Home is in there. That's how she finished it. If you step another 2 out of line. Helen Mirren did a fantastic job of making them sound all very plausible in the way that she read them.
It's what she does, Anna. It's what she does.
I am absolutely disgusted. I'm fairly confident it is in there. I'm pretty sure how dare you steal that car. It's Ronald Weasley. I'm going to say C. What were you thinking? That's my answer.
Okay. C is Anna's
Do you have a
final
different
answer. I do. I think I'm going to go, I am absolutely disgusted,
Okay.
is my answer. Because A and D are very much in that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What were you thinking was the correct answer? See, I could see Molly Weasley hitting that high note on what were you think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
This question about Slytherin.
Molly's also not scared to be mean to her children when she's
That's
mad at
true. That's very true. That's how you get through to Fred and George.
them. That's for sure.
All right. Which was true of the Sorting Hat when it was deciding where to place Slytherin Draco Malfoy? A, it spoke in a quiet whisper. B, it was on Draco's head backwards. C, it fell off. Or D, it made its decision before touching Draco's head. I think there's only one real answer
I
here.
certainly hope you know the real answer.
It's D.
No, I think you should say C, Dan.
It fell off. It just died. It was like, I'm done. I'm out. Can't do this
Draco
anymore.
poisoned it.
Yeah, it's D. She gave a lot of exposition here for her answer.
Yeah,
She's very confident.
She seems like that type of person now. She likes to talk a bit.
Yeah.
And in a very confident manner, beautifully acted out.
We're on the same page as Helen. It's all good.
The Slytherin
She's like, how much do you love to say
Oh,
that?
look at Helen get all sassy. Okay. All right.
Oh my god, look at her
Oh, look at her swag walk.
go! Oh my god.
I've never been a bigger fan of Helen Mirren.
I just want to be friends with Helen Mirren.
That was very cool. Look up that clip on YouTube later, guys.
Definitely.
It'll be there. Hey, okay. I'm back on the board here. It's a very rough first round. I like how they ask in the Dueling Club, it's questions about your house.
Yes.
I like
Agreed.
that.
I agree.
All right, so Hagrid became the Care of Magical Creatures teacher after who retired to spend more time with the remaining limbs?
Okay, so I have to be full out honest on this one. All I could think of after she answered it was Mary Thought. After your
Mary Thought's old
question
office.
from round 2, and I was like, oh my god, that's not right. And if they don't give me multiple choice, I'm not going to be able to get the correct answer in my head. So thank you, multiple choice this time.
You do have the correct answer in your head?
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
Slytherin. B.
All right, so we have A, Wilhelmina Grubbly Plank, B, Sylvanus Kettleburn, C, Herbert Beery, D, Aurora Sinistra. And your answer was B.
Sylvanus Kettleburn.
I believe you're right. Weird. That was, no.
Brittany.
Yeah. Anna gets it right. The Gryffindors do not.
And she said it with like such confidence. Brittany was the weak link last time too. She's a little embarrassing.
I don't know how Herbert Beery is your
know.
answer.
Like, I could forgive you if you said Grubbly Plank since she was the
sub.
substitute.
Yeah.
So I'll
That's a
forgive you
forgivable
that
one.
mistake.
And Sinistra, I believe, is another professor there, right?
She's the astronomy.
So, I mean, at least you can remember that name from somewhere.
Yeah, true.
But I don't recall Beery being in there.
No.
But, no.
Let's see how your house.
That's upsetting.
Your house got it right.
All right. Well, the house picked them up and got them some points.
Senior.
Oh
was
my
born
gosh!
That's rough.
A.
Wow.
1902. B. 1903.
Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness gracious!
Dan. This
Oh,
is
this
really
is-
bad. And it's only a 30-point question.
Okay, so I'm taking a timeout here, really quick. If you've been listening to our episodes, you know how Anna and I have had a trash talk back and forth about some of the difficulty of questions, and we've had a nice back and forth, and you know.
I usually say he complains too much, but you can complain about this. This is a hard question.
So it's not only the question, the answers that they gave are brutal. Okay, here we go. Tom Riddle's father, Tom Riddle Sr., was born in what year? Here are my choices. A, 1902. B, 1903. C, 1904. And D, is it 1954? No, it's 1905. 4 consecutive years. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was going to say some other words, but this shouldn't be an explicit episode.
We all feel your pain.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go C, 1904.
C is the most common answer. I would have gone 1902, but mostly because she's my favorite answer.
Sure.
Or number.
I'm thankful you can't steal because I think this is a potential very easily stealable question here. C, 1904. Lord help me.
Talk about sheer dumb luck.
That is evil. That is evil. House, lock in your eyes.
At least, hold on. When she got finished reading those answers,
Everybody.
the whole room groaned because it's like, What is that? Ah! It was 1905. I was off by a year. Dang it!
Also, I'm judging him a little bit that he thinks the production only goes towards odd numbers. Like, it's not, they didn't go towards those numbers necessarily because they're odd. It's because those numbers are meaningful throughout history and different religions and magic. And...
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know how when you're sitting at home, which we're sitting very comfortably, no real pressure on us other than that we're recording this and publishing this live for whoever wants to hear it and judge us.
But if we were in that environment,
that's 10 times harder no matter what the question is, because literally the bright lights are on you.
Yeah.
But also, when you get stuck with that, I don't care how much you know about Harry Potter, that question with those answers will mess with you under bright lights.
Well, and then Helen Mirren standing right down the road, like, looking at you, being like, ooh, Ryan, what are you going to say? Like, I would freeze, for sure.
And then you, whatever. Okay, I am struggling this round. Yeah, literally all three answers except for the right one was picked.
Yeah, I don't know why. 1905 would have been my last possible guess.
Now we're going to take a quick break.
If you're wondering, I'm not doing well.
What's our score?
Score, here, let me do some math, because you actually have math to do.
When we return.
You are at 90 points.
Ooh.
I am at 20.
Oh my gosh, Dan!
So,
wow.
Now,
You're doing a lot worse than I realized. I'm sorry.
Now, hold on. I will say this, and I don't know if this is going to help my case or hurt my case. But for those who listened to our last competition, I was up on Elizabeth 200-70. And she ended up winning. So ultimately, no matter how much you're up, it comes down to the final 6 questions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure that's why they did it that way.
Even if you get one wrong, you still end up with some astronomical score of like 400. But if I get all 6 right, I get the plus 600, and I'll come back and win, no matter what we did in the first round.
I get the 600 too.
Obviously, I'm not hoping that happens. But yes, you're right. So yeah, I'm not doing great at the moment.
It's early days.
But we'll. You know what? I'm not even freaking mad because those questions were just
that tombstone question. That's a joke. That's ridiculous. I would like to know if even crew members from the actual
the guy who made the prop,
would he have been able to get that question correct.
Fun fact: you said A Prisoner of Azkaban's your least favorite movie.
Correct.
You know, Half-Blood Prince. Even though I've gone back and watched it a few times, that's my least favorite movie. The Half-Blood Prince.
That is fair. It's my second least favorite.
It's the only one of the 8 movies that I was sitting in the theater at the midnight showing when they still had midnight showings, and I was actually upset at how the movie was going. Like, I was, while the movie was still on, I'm like, they're not going to do this. Are they cutting this? Are they cutting this? Oh my goodness, they just cut that.
And see,
how are you cutting that?
Prisoner of Azkaban, for sure.
Oh, I was livid.
Yeah.
In the seat as I'm watching the movie still on screen.
What were you the most upset about getting cut?
Dumbledore's funeral was the thing I was most upset about.
Yeah.
But the second most thing, I was really looking forward to the battle the pre-battle in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Where Bill gets injured and a couple other things. It's a cool battle, and I want to freaking see that.
I agree.
And I got gypped.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because they do it in 5. They obviously do it in 7. And I'm like, why? Why are you cutting that? Lame.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I don't know. I could rant more, but we're about to come back from break here. We'll pick it up in the next break. I'm not saying all that stuff on Half-Blood Prince because I got a bunch of their questions wrong. That's fine. Holding no grudges. I will not be angry next time I watch the movie. I will send you a picture of the tombstone when I see the movie, though, next time.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Matthew Lewis.
That's who we had last time,
Yep,
right?
he's coming back. I'm sure you're complaining.
No, it's fine. I was excited to see him in person, though.
I wonder if that means I get Tom Felton. How many of the 7 players on Harry's first Quidditch team were girls? A, 1, 2, B, 2, C, 3, D, 4.
3.
She says 3. Name them if you want.
Angelina Johnson, Alicia Spinnet, and Katie Bell.
Okay. Yeah, she got the two big ones.
Going to say
She's only gonna say two.
Oh.
Oh, girl.
The answer is C, 3. You missed that one.
You think Matthew Lewis judges?
I don't know about Matthew Lewis.
Oh, they
Seems
said
like he's
two,
so
too.
nice.
That's a big miss for Gryffindor right
Yeah.
there. Point-wise, that's big. That's massive.
That's surprising. Wow.
Doors open for Slytherin here.
Well, and it's the girl who has watched the movie 150 times. I just don't get it.
Yeah, this is big.
Okay,
Hey, Tom Felton's back. Hey, Tom and I had a connection last time. Let's do this, Tom. So, when Harry infiltrates the Ministry of Magic in Deathly Hallows Part 1, what did Harry find in Slytherin? Dolores Umbridge's office. A. Sirius Black's mirror. B. Alistair Moody's eye. C. Peter Pettigrew's finger, which is demented. Although, she probably would. D. Quirinus Squirrel's turban, which no one would want that, ever. It's
Not a finger. Sorry, Christmas story. It's Christmas season.
I'm going to go with B, the most Christmassy of people, Alistair Moody's eye. So, what, you don't think he's a very cheerful person around the holidays?
No.
I don't understand why. No, this is B. Now that's big for Slytherin. They're right back in this thing.
This is a fun round.
I do like it.
Hopefully we get ridiculous this time just to find out what it is.
At least the other two. Just get the other two involved. Confringo is the other one that we haven't had.
Oh, I didn't realize there was another one we hadn't had.
Now these guys have played this game, so do you think they go with familiarity in games that they know?
I think Gryffindor knows to skip the
And Cordial one? Yeah, that's fair. Did you hear what I came so close to getting mine?
Yeah, you did.
Are you proud that I got the stitching?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, thank you.
I tried really hard to find a picture of what you were looking at online somewhere so I could like try and make that, but I couldn't find one. Wait, is this my? Oh, this is my question. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
So the theme for this round is dark arts.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't pick that up. So the sound, if you couldn't hear it on the recording, was like this ominous music that was building, and then a very ominous voice just saying Harry Potter.
Okay, come on. Harry Potter. There you go.
Yeah, that. And the question is, what two characters associated with the dark arts are featured in this scene? Which is an interesting question, given only one voice was said.
Yes.
Voldy is going to be one, and that's who said that. And the other one is Quirrell, who he was possessing at the time of him saying that as a wisp of existence, or whatever you want to call it. That's my answer. Those are my two.
I think you're correct.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well done. Give yourself some points.
That's 50? 50 if you get it right, 30 if you
50.
steal.
Correct.
Oh, you get the props.
I don't know why they keep picking this one.
Because they just want to go around the props.
Don't-
I bet you they're told that Accio has to be
In
chosen.
You're right. Oh, I like. Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
So,
They better zoom in on this because I'm guessing Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So with Accio, they bring in objects from the movies, and these 4 objects are the Ravenclaw diadem.
Oh.
So I paused it on the screen so Anna can get a good look. I'm sure they're going to get a up-close look at each one, I would assume.
Well, because I feel like, Rowena's diadem had a very specific saying engraved on it.
Oh, I don't think they're going to show you that.
I can't tell what color the last one is. B is definitely wrong.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
I'll pause it for Anna. I'll help her.
All right, so it's definitely not B. That's a very light blue. Oh wow, even the dangling charms are different. between.
They really are.
And the colors of the side stones they've made different.
The design of the raven is even different in a couple of them.
Oh, you're right.
Or the eagle, I should say.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
This is a tougher one. The
Shoot.
subtleties are very... I mean, the differences are very, very subtle.
Well, and it makes you... It's making me doubt myself because now looking at this like close up. All right,
The close-up's weird because you know what might be...
Look, A doesn't have an engraving.
It might be faint. So we're watching this on a TV off of a cartoon. It's faint. It's there, but it's faint.
No, there's no engraving.
No?
All right, so the engraving should be what's man's greatest treasure is wit, something like that.
What's man's greatest treasure is wit beyond measure.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
It's almost like I'm a Ravenclaw.
I'm gonna go with D.
Okay.
So there's an engraving. There's a dark colored stone. The colored stones on the wings are blue instead of the other ones that just look like clear diamondish.
So I will say it's weird because we're watching this via the Cartoon Network stream on a TV. With these, and we said it with the couches before, or with Dumbledore's office, we're at an automatic disadvantage because we can't be in the room with them.
Yeah.
So we're just trying our best. Honestly, the close-ups are messing with me more than just seeing them.
Yeah.
I think I'll go... no, I don't want to go A. I'll go C.
This looks a little dull.
Just because I want to try to steal. I do like your D answer, though. See, now, wait. Now, that looks a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. I don't know that I would have said D.
Ooh.
Okay, we match our Ds,
Okay, this is
huh?
going to be an interesting one. Is it A?
No,
It
because
can't be
it
B.
doesn't have. It's got to be B. Wow, that's
So-
such a light stone.
So, actually seeing the stone up close
Mhm.
made me go more towards B. What threw me from B was the size of it. Like, so when they showed on the screen 4 close-ups of it, and then they show a panned out, all 4 lined up in a row. And when they're all 4 lined up in a row, B, the correct answer, just looks so tiny. Like, it looks obviously different from the other 3 that are up there.
Maybe that should have been
And
an
stature?
even bigger clue that it was the
Maybe.
right one.
Maybe.
What threw me off from B, so B initially was, I immediately got rid of it because I thought the colored stone was too light. But then when they did the close-ups, it started looking more right to me because of how much blue was in it. What turned me off from it was I really thought there were colored stones over the wings, you know, the side of the tiara or the wings of the eagle. And I really thought there was more blue to bring in there, but oh well, we're both wrong.
All right. Well, there you go. We were both thinking the same general design, and we were
Prove
wrong.
it. Here is the clip.
Okay.
I know, I didn't really need the clip, but thanks for... See?
But see, the clip doesn't do any... Now, the only thing the clip does is show you that the 2 jewels hanging down from it.
Yeah.
But
But
otherwise...
that stone looks so much darker
in
than
the-
what is
yeah.
showing right
I
there.
agree.
Maybe part of it is the lighting.
There are
Yeah.
just
And just the TV settings of the color on the TV.
well, yeah,
Like, there's a
obviously,
whole
yeah.
bunch of stuff. Yeah. I'm not mad about that one, necessarily.
Oh, yeah, because it was my points.
I mean, but I could have gotten 30 to get myself closer.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Anna, we're a lot closer than we were a couple of seconds ago. You have 140 and I have 120.
Okay.
So-
All right. You've started your comeback.
We're right back in it now that I'm away from those Half-Blood Prince questions. We're coming right back to the competition here. All right, let's see what the next questions have in store for us. We are not going to get any new categories.
No, we're not.
It's a charm used to reveal concealed
Are they just
objects.
cowards and they don't?
In
They
this
just
game,
want to go to
you
what they
have to
know.
uncover all
I don't know.
rebellion.
All right, for 50 points. So the scene that they just showed was Death Eaters are taking off after Harry is revealed to be still alive somehow. Which ultimately, I gotta admit, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, "This kid can't die. I'm out." Like, whatever. You just took the killing curse in the chest. I don't know. Anyway, so they're leaving him. He's doing like a one-man charge into the castle, and someone gets hit with a spell from Voldemort. who is that person is the question. Think I know as well. I'm hoping I'm remembering the scene correctly, but I think he wakes up stunned later in a daze. So I think I'm right. I think it's Neville. I think he hits Neville.
Yeah, because what the scene you're talking about when he wakes up, that's when it's like him kind of like in this dream with all that like epic, and then he kills. Yeah, it's good.
And it doesn't show it in the movie, thankfully, because that'd be super cheesy. But I just envision him with like the little birds, like around his like Hermione's charm.
Yes.
But yeah,
All right,
they
let's
agree.
take a look.
I would think she would have a lot more confidence. Yeah.
Yep. There goes Neville. The Slytherins are jumping up and down, yelling Neville. What is this world coming to right now?
Makes me happy though.
Tom Felton would be so disappointed.
I mean, I'm ready to just jump right in and gorge you.
No, Trey. Why?
You had
Trey.
the same reaction I did last time. Why are they betraying us with this Engorgio question? All right, all right. I am pausing on the picture, which now has a gigantic place over the top of the picture. I'm sorry.
All right, so the picture, clearly it's a collared shirt.
I think I actually know this.
I feel
Weirdly.
like...
I feel really weird about possibly this stuff.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to go with Harry. Harry shirt.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I'm actually going Lupin.
You are going Lupin?
I am going Lupin.
Yeah, that skin's too young to be Lupin.
But you're just getting like the very.
And also, Lupin always had a tie.
But if you see, there's a lot of tears in it, and it's been through
Yeah,
the works a little
no,
bit.
I
It's
hear
a very rugged
Yeah, but
Lupin look.
Harry's clothes were always like that too, because there was always hand-me-downs.
All right, well, let's see if I can steal 30 points or if she gets it right for 50.
Oh, we didn't
Ooh.
think about that.
Oh, we didn't think
Dark
about that.
arts.
So wait, should we redo our picks?
Probably.
Now that we actually heard the question.
Dark arts. I forgot about that portion of it.
That's your question, so I'm just going to sit here silently and think.
Tom Riddle. I think maybe that's what Tom Riddle is wearing when Dumbledore goes to tell him he's wizard in the orphanage.
If I'm switching my answer, I'll switch to Lucius Malfoy.
Okay.
A rundown Lucius Malfoy
All
at the
right.
end of his rope. Watch it be Harry and Lupin or something like that. I don't know.
Right. Oh, that's true.
I
Dark
could still be right
arts.
with Lupin.
You could still be right with Lupin.
I don't know how we're going to do this.
I think we give each other points if either of us questions are right.
Like the
If
30 to
either
steal
of
30
our-
points?
Yeah. If either of our questions are right.
Unfortunately, you are incorrect.
Not Harry.
Okay, so it's not Harry.
Sorry, that's
So I think I
wrong.
should still get points
Team
if it's Tom Riddle.
Slytherin, you could steal
And you
just
get
as
points
many
if
it's
it's
Lucius
Lupin
or
or Lucius.
Young Tom Riddle. All right.
Alright.
I'll give you the 30.
Well, thanks.
to help us out.
Ooh, we have
He's
more
the
special.
brilliant, Tony Award-winning comedic actor, beloved by Harry Potter fans for his role as Jacob Kowalski in the
Oh,
fun!
that's cool.
Please welcome.
Oh, we
This
haven't
is-
had our random question.
This is going to be a
yet.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
No,
Or no,
this
it can't be,
gonna
'cause this is the
when
last
he
word.
Reads, right?
Yeah.
And hello, houses. This is the last word. I love Harry Potter more than I love Gigawater. Here's how this works. I'm going to read to you a passage from one of my favorite Harry Potter books,
Often.
but I'm going to leave off the last word of the passage.
This makes the most sense out of everybody that we've had.
Oh, well, yeah, he actually has
This
something to
passage
do
from
with
the
it.
Order of the Phoenix highlights the
Ooh.
cruel disciplinary practices of Dolores Umbridge, who had made Harry...
We both
write
answer this
the dreaded
question, right?
black
Aren't we
quill.
supposed to write down our
I
answers?
believe so.
The cut on the back of Harry's hand had barely healed, and by the following morning, it was bleeding again. He did not complain during the evening's detention. He was determined not to give Umbridge the satisfaction. Over and over again he wrote, "I must not tell lies," and not a sound escaped his lips, though the cut deepened with every...
What is the last word? Is it A, stroke, B, word, C, line, or D, letter?
Pause. Okay, so Jacob Kowalski from the Fantastic Beasts movies, who's generally well liked from those movies.
Exactly, yes.
One of the few things. Shots fired. So he just read a passage from Order of the Phoenix, if you couldn't hear it, basically describing Harry doing his attentions with Umbridge, writing the I must not tell lies over and over and over again as it gets carved into his hand. The last word of this passage, though the cut deepened with every blank. Though the cut deepened with every blank. A, stroke. B, word. C, line. D, letter. Have you written your answer yet or no?
I have not.
This is a tough one. You know how they usually give, like, the obviously fake answers?
Right.
I don't think they've done a whole lot of that
They
this
haven't
round.
this time. You're right. There's been no, like, Lupinator,
Right.
Bill.
Uh-huh. Filch's Fish and
Fish
Chips.
I actually really liked that one. It made me laugh. All right. I do have...
Okay, what do you got?
I have C line.
I have A, stroke.
Okay. C line is what I finished with as he was reading. Like this one felt right to
And the
me.
Slytherins chose stroke. So let's see how your house...
Stroke is
Colors.
stroke is just
Over and over
It's a
fancy
again,
way to
nice
finish.
he
Yeah,
wrote,
it's fancy.
I must not tell lies, and not a sound escaped his lips.
The tension.
Though the cut deepened with every letter. So the answer is
That was
Wow,
going to be my
we were all wrong.
second because I thought it did
Best of luck to all of you.
with everything he wrote.
Everybody got it wrong. They both houses picked stroke. We obviously did not pick letter, and the answer was letter.
We do have
All right.
Team Gryffindor with
So, where do we stand right now?
Gryffindor hasn't gotten any points in a long time.
180.
Whoa, is this true?
To take the lead.
No, we're tied.
We're tied. That's fun. We haven't had a tie yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we're tied. 170. 170 apiece.
All right. This is it.
Guys, this is intense because not only is this on the line for Gryffindor and Slytherin, but Anna and I are tied going into the final round. This is kind of nuts.
This is. I'm excited.
And this is where the whole game is. No matter where we
Yeah.
were on this score, this is where the whole match is determined. I would say this is the tightest our trivia has ever been, but that's just not true.
It's probably the tightest our trivia has ever been for the podcast. That's not true either.
That's not true
though.
either.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I beat you by 10 points. The last one was 20 points. It's close.
Gryffindors, are you ready?
And these are 50-point questions. So, could be a blowout here. We'll see.
600 points. 600 points.
Wait, what are the scores of the houses again?
280 to 110.
Ooh, boy.
I know. Gryffindor needs to get these.
All right, so, Anna, I think these questions... Look, this is the redemption round.
Yeah.
The championship round,
It's gonna be.
I think it's going to be really hard.
So
I
our
think they're gonna
biggest
come ahead.
complaint in the first round was that the questions were too easy. They have clearly been stepping it up every episode.
The first time we played Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
It was me and you and a bunch of our friends. All Harry Potter fans. Maybe not as aggressive as we are. But I believe we got a couple of questions. I think you had a chance to win, and you got a license plate question.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I don't know if it was this one or Hagrid's motorbike, maybe. But then I got a chance to win, and I also got a license plate question. And we were both very upset.
I think everyone was upset at that point. I think everyone just wanted it
Probably
to be
fair.
over.
They wanted to be done with us, and we just wanted to win at that point.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this question, they showed a picture of the Weasley's car flying over King's Cross, I believe. What is the Weasley car's license plate? Thankfully, it's multiple choice. A, FX4037. B, AW7442. C, NFA411. D, 7990TD. And now we have to pick our answers. Have
I
you
have
already
an
written?
answer. I have. I don't know why, but I actually feel kind of confident about it too.
Really?
Yeah. I'm probably very wrong, but
What did you pick?
I picked B. AW7442.
I also picked B.
Oh, copycat.
All right. Well, now that makes me feel better. Okay, here we go.
Is
Gryffindor said A.
B.
Wow!
Oh.
We are both wrong.
Okay.
So no 600 points for either of us.
Bummer.
The question is, which of these characters transforms with Polyjuice Potion the most times? Is this based on the movies? Is this a movie question?
Probably.
Okay, I'm assuming it's a movie question. A. Ron Weasley. B. Harry Potter. C. Hermione Granger. D. Alistair Moody.
Does Hermione's cat transformation count?
Technically,
I mean,
yeah.
she drank
I think
Polyjuice
it
Potion,
would,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that would count. What did you pick?
I picked C, Hermione.
I picked A. Ron.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, that Alistair Moody question is a tricky one because of Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, but he
It's
wasn't
not
the one
him,
taking,
it's-
right?
right.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one, though. They tried to throw in a trickier...
Yeah, right, they did. Which I like that they're trying to throw in tricky questions now instead of obviously wrong.
Both teams,
Options.
you went for C.
Uh-oh.
Hermione Granger.
Ah!
Because you forget Ron didn't use Polyjuice Potion when they broke into Gringotts. Oh, it's already a new question.
Who is Newt looking at in this scene from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? A. Tina Goldstein. B. Serafina Pickery. C. Henry Shaw Sr. D. Mary Lou Barebone.
How many times have you seen this one? Have you seen this one more than you've seen Crimes of
Yeah,
Grindelwald?
but that's not saying a whole lot. I've seen Crimes of Grindelwald twice.
Oh, it's more times than I've seen it.
And I've seen Fantastic Beasts and Where maybe not. Maybe twice. Maybe 3 times. Maybe. Not many times. Well, I think I'm on my way to a blowout here. All right, what'd you pick?
I picked D, Mary Lou Barebone.
I took Serafina Pickery out of just I have no idea guess.
Isn't Serafina Pickery not in it until Crime?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think it's Tina. I think Tina's the too obvious answer, right?
Correct. I definitely agree with you. I'm confident it's not Tina. My second option was going to be Henry Shaw.
Uh-oh.
Henry Shaw Sr.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry's Aunt Marge says that she owns how many dogs? A. 9, B. 10, C. 11, or D. 12? Do you have your answer ready to go?
I guess. I'm not confident in this one. I'm trying to, like, hear the different numbers said in her voice.
I'm going to go with this answer. Hopefully it's not the same one as you picked. I'm going A. 9.
Oh, that's my secondary answer. I picked C. 11.
All right. I really need this. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, that is
Well,
cool.
all right. We both didn't get that one right.
Okay. We're not doing very well this round.
No. All right. So at Nearly Headless Nick's 500th Death Day party, which ghost was not in attendance? We'll actually be covering this chapter fairly soon. When we get back to chapters of Chamber of Secrets. A. Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore. B. The Wailing Widow. C. Peeves the Poltergeist. Or D. Professor Binns.
Have my answer.
I also have mine. What was yours?
B. The Wailing Widow.
I'm going to go A. Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore.
You want to play some Headless Hunt?
Huh? Didn't he not want to have anything to do with Nearly Headless Nick?
No, he just
'Cause
didn't
he was
want
nearly
Nearly
headless,
Headless
not
Nick
headless?
to be in the Headless Hunt. But I think they still came and they stole all of Nick's thunder when he was trying to read his poem.
Professor Binns was definitely there.
Yeah, agreed.
Correct answer is D.
What?
Wow, Professor Binns was not there. Anna, we are not doing well.
How? I could have sworn I remember a line of like Harry even seeing Professor Binns. in
You
the
just like
corner.
sleep through it or something? Like, who did Umbridge not list as one of Cattermole's children? A. Maisie. B. Ellie. C. Edgar. D. Alfred. Do you have your answer already?
I do. I don't know why, but I came to my answer pretty quickly. But I don't really know why. I feel really confident in one of them definitely being one of his children.
I'm overthinking this question with a bunch of random...
You overthink
I
questions?
know. It doesn't matter anyway between us. You've already technically clinched the win. I can only get 50 points closer. So,
50 points, Dan.
That's true. Fine, I don't care. All right, what do you got?
I put C, Edgar.
Well, I'm definitely not getting closer. I put C, Edgar as well. So it is what it is at this point.
I really think Ellie is one of his children.
I do, and I think Maisie makes sense.
Yeah.
It could be Alfred, though.
Oh, both the teams put Edgar as well.
Yeah, okay, well, both, at least I ended on a
Right,
positive
there
note
you
of
go.
getting one.
There you go. Ah, the Slytherins blew out Gryffindor, though.
Yeah, they did. Oof, yes, they did.
Yeah.
But there's still one.
Gryffindor 310, Slytherin 580. That's a sizable gap. I'm surprised, because Slytherin did not do well.
I know, right?
And this is a much tougher round.
I know.
I'm like, what was going on there?
Yeah. Do you almost feel like maybe Cartoon Network planned out Gryffindor losing because everybody, like, the Gryffindor
I
always
don't think
wins?
they would, because you'd think they'd want more people watching.
That's true, too. People love to hate on Gryffindors nowadays, though. Like, I feel like everybody wants to be
People
different.
rebel against the overly popular choice. Yeah.
We haven't gotten a Golden Snitch yet, have we?
Nope.
Because it has been done before.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be funny if Gryffindor pulls, like, what they always pull in the books? And they
Dumbledore just sitting in the back doing math.
snatch it
How can I
away
win by
from
10
Slytherin.
points? That,
150 points.
no, that's not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah.
780 to 460 was the final for Slytherin. You ended up with a very solid 320,
Okay.
and I ended up with 220 because you got 2 of the 50-point questions that I didn't. That's my lowest score of these rounds so far. I did not do well here.
That's a much lower scoring round than your round with Elizabeth.
Yeah, it is. I had 350, I think, in the last round.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, this is a low scoring round. I did not do well early on the beginning rounds. And I did not do well at the end, which is really the only thing that matters. We both didn't do well in that final round.
No. These were much harder questions. Like, it actually makes me kind of excited to watch the last one. Like, what kind of questions are you going to be asking?
Yeah, I mean, there's, like, last episode, I was upset with myself afterwards because it's like, no, I should have gotten the ones that I didn't. That's on me. I should have known those. These, I find myself sitting here going, like, you know what, I'm not even that mad. Because some of those were tougher and, like, the freaking tombstone question.
The tombstone question. And the
Mercy.
license plate question. So, yeah, I don't feel very upset.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. What did you think about the whole episode, though? Gryffindor being, I guess, eliminated?
Yeah. I will admit, I'm a little surprised. I'm a little disappointed they've officially been eliminated, that we won't see them in the final round. I'm happy, I'm excited that the questions are increasing in difficulty. I think the show needed to do that to make it more interesting.
Well, you know what's interesting now is we've had 3 rounds of this. I've won 1, you've won 1, and Elizabeth's won 1. So,
True.
at least as a podcasting network here, we're at least representing ourselves well because everybody's won 1. So, that's good for us. So, yes. So does that mean if us 3 all competed as one team in this thing, we'd be pretty hard to beat?
Oh yeah, we would.
I think we'd be pretty hard to beat as a group.
I think we would have, yeah. Except we never would have been able to agree on a house to represent.
True.
Don't even tell me majority rules. Don't even try.
True. That would have been the toughest one. But obviously it wouldn't have been Slytherin.
That's true. That is true.
But yeah, no, I think this was a tougher round. I'm excited to see what the championship brings. Thanks for listening, everybody. Check us out. Let us know how you guys did by commenting and messaging us on Twitter and Instagram. We have the Instagram up and going now, so check those out at Hogwarts the Pod. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for listening to Hogwarts, a podcast. If you like what you've heard, please click the subscribe button on your preferred podcasting app and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Hogwarts the Pod.